Hello, everybody. Welcome to your weekly celebrity reading this week. It is Henry Cavill, and this is very unusual because I've already done a reading for Henry Cavill, and I've gotten so many requests for an update. So I did his tarot reading back in, I think it was June, all right, about 4 or 5 months ago, and I predicted he would be getting a new role. It was going to fulfill him emotionally. He's going through like a very personal, development-y kind of phase in his life, and we now learned, a subscriber said that he got Superman again, so he kept it quiet. And there you go. There's his new role. Now, a lot of the requests that came through was for him and what's going on with his current energies, what's going on with him, but also what is going on with his girlfriend. Okay, and I googled it. Her name's Natalie Viscuso. And so we're going to see what's going on with Henry Cavill right now. And if you want to if you want to look, I'll put a link up here. But for his earlier tarot reading that I did his birth chart. Now he's a Taurus with an Aquarius rising, but he has a stellium in Taurus. He also has a stellium in Sagittarius. Okay, he has planets in his 10th house. I mean, he was meant to be famous. He has a lot of luck on his side. But considering the fact, speaking of luck, how crazy is that? Look what flipped over: the Wheel of Fortune, the card of luck, the card ruled by Jupiter. How crazy! While I was shuffling that, anyway, I love synchronicity, don't you? Anyway, so as I was saying, we just came out of 2 major eclipses. Okay, the one eclipse that we just came out of, all right, that was in his first house as a Taurus. Okay, we're moving into Sagittarius season. That's ruling his 8th house of death and rebirth. So we can expect a lot of new things from Henry Cavill right now. We are going to expect a lot of new things at home too. So that eclipse with him as an Aquarius rising in his domestic sector, that rules his home, that rules relationships too. Okay, family. So let's see what's going on for him. Henry Cavill, energies for now, and potentials for his future. Here we go. All right, so as I said earlier, I don't think I actually said, but I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It's what my clients prefer, and it really does give the best overview of what's going on with somebody's reading, okay? And I'll do some clarifiers if they're needed. But here's the other thing: is that Henry Cavill, he as a Taurus, he's definitely moving into in May 2023. Jupiter's going into his sign, okay? And this is for all Tauruses out there, all right? So when Jupiter goes into his sign, it's the first time in 12 years, all right? So May 2023, for the rest of next year, is going to be the best year he's had, all right, since 2011, okay? He's moving into the best year of his life. So let's see what's going on for him now. All right, it looks like he is definitely been working really hard, and he's definitely in a very powerful position. And here we go. Let's just go ahead and get started. He did get the 8 of Swords, so he's been going through it. He's had a lot on his mind. Not surprised that comes up right after an eclipse in his sign. This was a total full moon lunar eclipse, okay? Think about a full moon, all right? Emotional, and then closure. But then also, when it's an eclipse, it's literally, and no pun intended, think of Clark Kent turning into Superman, all right? That's how powerful that eclipse is. So he's definitely been going through some stuff, maybe some stressful moments where he felt like he couldn't speak to people, maybe internalize a lot of these stresses and burdens. And his rising as an Aquarius, sure, that makes sense, because Aquarius are very independent, and they usually, and I mentioned this in my last reading for him, they have a tendency to keep people at arm's length, right? They only let select people into their circle, all right? And so I'm not surprised that came up, especially after that eclipse. Now, look what he got in the heart of his spread. He got the Emperor, okay? He's in a great place. Mastery of self, okay? Remember, this 8 of Swords was in his past, okay? We're past that now, all right? He's gone through it, all right? Now, Emperor, this is the ruler, okay? Ruler of his own destiny, someone who calls the shots, make the calls. Very powerful energy, okay? It's the energy that's coming through is like he's gotten all this power back. He feels very empowered, okay? Out of this place of feeling powerless, all right? Now, so he's on this path, this very beautiful path right now. The Emperor, you know, very victorious, very protected. You see the armor underneath his tunic there, right? And so the tunic's red for power and passion as well. He did get the Seven of Swords in the challenge area, all right? So there is a sense of him where he needs to face a little bit of truth, okay? There's a little bit of truth that he needs to, there's something that, you know, especially with the Eight of Swords in his past, something where I would love for him, if, you know, if I was doing this reading for him, something that he needs to stop lying to himself about, all right? There's something personal, and he just, once he does that, once he accepts it, he's golden, right? There could also be someone, something happening to him that is, someone's doing a little, something underhanded, but if that happens, they're not going to get away with it, okay? Now, that is, the more of the energy is in him, all right? Facing his truth, all right? Because, look, it's the Emperor in the heart of this spread. You can't fool the Emperor. So if there were someone to do something that was like lying, cheating, stealing to him, no, not gonna happen. Listen, he's got the Emperor. Now, listen, Queen of Pentacles, all right, in his crown. He is definitely in his place where he's starting to build this world that he wants. He has the resources to do it. Listen, the Queen of Pentacles, the richest queen, right? I say this card is like out of a fairy tale. What is a fairy tale? Fairy tale is world building, all right? So he's thinking about the world that he wants right now, okay? This is really good, and this is what he needs to do as he moves forward. This is, you know, what's going to make you happy? What's going to bring you that happiness that you need? All right, what are the resources that's going to do it? This is all on his mind, and this is going to bring him that, you know, sense of security, and even just moving forward in this positive way. Look at this, you got the Page of Pentacles as well. So we know that there's a lot of money, all right, and wealth, all right, going on in his current energies right now. There is something new, okay? Page, again, this is that new energy. Page, so underrated. People think because the Page is so young that they're not powerful. Listen, the Pages are still in the royal court. All right, they're the newbies, but they bring in the most new energy. All right, they bring in new beginnings, and this Page in particular with the Pentacle. All right, the Pentacle is money, it is wealth, but it's also our tangible realities, it's our physical realities. So something new. All right, there's something new's coming through, and it could be that Superman. He's, you know, Knight of Swords here. Listen, he's ready to go. He's ready to rock and roll. He's in this place where he definitely had some moments with, you know, in the past where he was just in his head a little bit, ready to roll. He's so powerful. He's in such a powerful place. He got the Nine of Wands in his future, okay? Listen, Nine of Wands, this is all about resilience. You see, I mean, this is almost like a little soldier here who's gone through it. He's gone through it, and he's standing in front of the Wands, all right? Almost like the protector, all right? You see he's beat up. He's got gauze on his head. So this is resilience. This is saying, I've gone through a lot, but bring it on. I can take more, all right? The good news is 9 comes before 10. We all do math. 10 is the end. 10, 1, 0 equals 1, new beginning. So he is so close to whatever he's going through that he's been enduring. Take a deep breath. He did get the Four of Swords. Okay, this is really great. This is recovering. This is recovering from all of that hard work that he's going to be going through. That's coming to an end. Okay, and also it is essentially stillness of mind. All right, so very meditative, very just in the zone, right? And so this is really good for him, and this is in his future. That's going to bring a lot of balance. 4 is all about order, right? It's all about stability. This is really great. And you know, just one more clarifier. There we go, the Lovers. Okay, so in his future, it's almost like there's so much going on, all right? So much going on in his life right now that at one point, and this is all having to do with the world that he wants to build for himself, okay? So that does include, what the roles coming through and his career and his girlfriend, where does she stand in his life right now. But with the Lovers coming through in his future, after he takes that moment to clear his mind, okay, after he takes that moment, he has the Lovers card, okay? And so this is exactly as you see it. He did get the Lovers card in his last spread too. This is really interesting. So he is going to, listen, the Lovers, you can see Archangel Raphael up there, right? With so much abundance of the sun. This is such a beautiful card, all right? I love the Lovers card. Now, you can see it's Archangel Raphael who's actually bringing the love. Let's just call them Adam and Eve here, okay? Let's just call them Adam and Eve, all right? With the tree of life and the tree of knowledge. But what does this mean when it comes up in his future? He's going to have to make a choice, all right? He's going to be making a choice on whether I go forward with this or whether I, don't. He is going to have, that's how much power he has, and more power to him, especially with the Emperor in the heart of his spread. Look at that. Clarified the world. Okay. We are going to see a the world. Come on. First of all, you see the 4 fixed signs in the corners of the universe here, right? In the corners of the world, right? The fixed signs, okay? Taurus is one of them. So he's here already. And the fact that his rising is Aquarius, that's another fixed sign, all right? Now, the world, the end of this journey, all right? The end of the major arcanas with victory and success. So when I said earlier, he is ending he's going through this, death and rebirth, like rebirth. This is very clear as day now. The world, the end of this journey, he's starting something new, all right? He's in this powerful position. I love it. And, whatever choice this makes, it's going to be something that is really, really has an impact on what's the next cycle, all right? Especially moving into 2023. Now, let's get to his staff. Yeah, this is really great for Henry. I think that he is actually going to... there could be marriage. I think that he is going to... because when the world comes up, it's not only the end, remember, it's also the beginning. What did I say? When you come to the end of something, there's something new. Now, yep, 7 of Cups. Listen, there's a lot going on. The one thing that he really needs to do, he's in a powerful position where he has a lot of options, okay? He needs to figure out what is that one thing that he wants. What is that one thing, all right? Remember, we're coming from the 8 of Swords where there's a lot of things just, he's kind of we call this the self-victimized card, right? Because she put herself there. Now, that was in the past, okay? But remember, he's still got the 7 of Swords in its challenge area, okay? He needs to face some truth now. Like, here's the 7 of Cups, okay? There's a lot of things that he's being presented with, okay? He has a lot of different options, but he's got to choose the one that's going to bring him that happiness, that's going to fulfill him emotionally the most. And then he can branch out from there, okay? Just focus on that one thing and then branch out. He did get Temperance, okay? Temperance is, listen, speaking of balance, this came in his external factors area. This is all about moderation. This is all about, being patient enough to see everything through, right? Now, remember when I talked about world building, how important is that? The fact that Temperance, ruled by Sagittarius, we're moving into Sagittarius season. He has a stellium in Sagittarius. He loves his freedom. He's very fun. But listen, this is bringing that balance that he needs, okay? And so we can see that she is pouring, between 2 cups here, the water, that's balance, all right? But in the past, formerly, the alchemist, and the reason why is because temperance means moderation. It comes from the Latin word temperare, which means to mix, okay? And so when you think about that, when I said he needs to start thinking about the world that he wants, same thing here. It's affirmation, okay? What do you need more of in your life? What do you need less of in your life? What is that balance that's going to make your life exactly how you want it? Now, he also got Judgment, okay? This is, I can't even, okay, so listen. He's going to have that moment of clarity. He's going to have this spiritual awakening, okay? And I know spiritual's a strong word, so it's just a moment of clarity. I made up a word called awareness. It's a combination of awareness and clarity, okay? That's coming through. This is all in his external factors area. You see here the Lovers, the World, Temperance, Judgment. You see this path. Like, it's clear as day. This is clear as day. He's going to know. He's going to have this moment. All it takes is having that moment to just still your mind. And once you do that, you know exactly what you want, and then you're going to move forward, okay? End of this journey, something new. Judgment is all about really just having that aha moment, right? You see Archangel Gabriel blowing the trumpet here, the dead are rising, the dead are gray, and tarot wisdom, all right? So it's almost like, think about someone just going on autopilot, all right? Just at the computer doing work all day, or, doing their job, wherever they work. But then, boom, you have that moment of clarity, and you're like, I know what I want, or I know what I need to do. That's coming through. He has look, he's got 3 archangels here. He has so much protection. This is amazing. He is going to know exactly what he has to do. And he got the Ace of Pentacles. Listen. He is, with his birth chart, he's one lucky person. He's very, very, very lucky. Now, Ace of Pentacles, Ace ushering in new beginnings, new change, new opportunities. This came in his external factors area. That is the biggest pentacle I've seen in my life. Remember, money, all right? Money and wealth, but also tangible realities. This is really like, he's entering one of the biggest phases of his life here. One of the biggest phases of his life. He got the Queen of Cups, okay? The Queen of Cups, she's very psychic. She's very intuitive, very maternal too, right? This is someone who leads with her heart, okay? She leads with her heart. She's a type of queen that so loving, so maternal. She knows the name of everyone in her kingdom, the name of everyone in her empire, whether it is the emperor, whether it is a farmer. That's how loving she is. That's what Henry wants, all right? That's what he wants. He wants to be this loving person. And final outcome, you got the 2 of Cups, all right? So, and the 3 of Pentacles, just to clarify. Listen, this could be marriage coming soon. This is, if not marriage, an engagement. It could be some taking that relationship to the next level. As we know, the 2 of Cups is the card that's just all about, it's, if in layman's terms, it's soulmate energy, it's twin flame energy, right? This is 2 becoming 1. This is one of the most beautiful cards in terms of relationships, okay? He, remember, got the Lover's card too, okay? Now, there you go. I mean, this is in his final outcome, all right? So it's that decision he makes moving forward, and then it brings the world, all right? So there's a lot of stuff here indicating that he may actually strengthen his relationship with his girlfriend, and it looks really good. But clarified with the 3 of Pentacles, that's really amazing too, because 2 of Cups is partnership energy, right? And then the 3 of Pentacles is collaboration. That's teamwork, all right? And so that's this is a very auspicious spread. This is very promising. Now, the 3 of Pentacles, teamwork makes the dream work. So this could also be a new role as well, okay? This could also be a new role. Isn't that crazy? It could be another role coming through other than Superman. It could be something really big, because the 2 of Cups, remember, partnerships, I mean, that can relate to love and career. It's really like, if I was sitting here with him, I mean, I pulled one more clarifier. He got the King of Pentacles. So this is really insane, okay? Because Do you see this? He got the Page of Pentacles. He got the Queen of Pentacles. He got the King of Pentacles. He got the Ace of Pentacles. He got all 4 Pentacle court cards, okay? And so the Queen of Pentacles was up there. The Page of Pentacles were there. Okay, so yeah, this is someone who is owning his wealth, owning his kingdom, owning it. Look, his hand is on top of the pentacle. That's owning it, all right? Money and wealth. I think this is actually more, well, I mean, gosh, there's a lot happening here, but yeah, definitely a new role, okay? Definitely something in career that's going to bring him, all this abundance and all this wealth. And when I say wealth, sure, money, but wealth in all areas of his life, successes that he's never seen before. It's coming through. Look, the Ace of Pentacles in his external factors. Now, I honestly don't even know what to say. This is possibly one of the best readings I've ever done for anyone. This is insane. So expect him, there could be an engagement and or new role, okay? Or something that is going to take him to a whole other new status level. But this is crazy. I'm not even gonna, you see the spread. This is crazy. So Henry's in a really good spot. I'm very happy for him. I wish him the best. And if you're a subscriber, definitely leave some comments. And as I do with all my celebrity readings, they're all based on subscriber requests, okay? I never pick the celebrities. Y'all do. So if you want me to read someone, drop them in the comments. Thanks so much. Expect a lot of news coming from Henry. And remember, next year is going to be the best year he's had since 2011. Thanks again. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.